got on a plane in Frisco. I got off in Vietnam. I walked into a different world. The past forever gone. You know, I could have gone to Canada, or I could have stayed in school. But I was brought up differently. I couldn't break the rules.
Well, I don't regret going to war, because I figured I was doing my duty, and I really don't like the fact that there was a lot of Americans, fled to Canada and stuff like that, because they they got drafted. I wouldn't say I don't really regret going into service, because I thought I did my that was a high point in my whole life, I think, going into service. So I wouldn't say I regret anything, really. I would do it again if I had to.
None whatsoever. The only thing, and it's not really a regret, what I find with them, what I know now, I would have probably stayed in the military a little longer. But I actually would have stayed in Vietnam even after the 2 years. I would have probably raised my hand again. But they were really starting to put restrictions on us, as far as crew chief on an armored personnel carrier. I had a .50 caliber machine gun in front of me, and they wanted us to call in for permission to fire the .50 caliber machine gun.
Wow.
So when it's hitting the fan, sorry, I'm not going to call in and could I please fire this? And I said, you know what? Now the politics have really started to seep into the country. I said it's time for me to go home.
But hey, we live in the, well, maybe not today, but we live in the greatest country in the world. We really do. Today it's getting a little bit shaky now, but still. Hey, they're calling you. They're saying you've got to go do this. You go. You do it. If you survive, thank God. If you don't, you don't. But that's just the way the world is.
Oh, I don't regret anything I did. No, I did what I was supposed to do, and I'm happy to say that I came out of it pretty much unscathed. So I'm happy with that. Yeah.
So I won't dwell on it, but I do regret having to kill people. But they were following orders, I was following orders. They were going to kill me if I didn't kill them. But I regret in the loss of humanity, the disrespect and disregard people have for the human life is just astounding. And yeah, I think that's the only thing that bothers me, having to kill somebody.
Volunteered to go there. Somebody didn't have to go because I volunteered.
I don't regret anything. I would do it again if I got called. Of course, I'm too old, but
My regret was being stupid in high school. I had visions of going to college. I had visions of, who knows, I had a couple of things I wanted to do, a couple of colleges I looked at, but I put myself in that situation, and it's not the easiest thing. Every group of kids that I've talked to, and we're into the thousands now, and Worcester Technical isn't the only school, that when you go up there and you say to a kid, listen, I could have been successful. Not easy for me, but I'm so comfortable with it now, And when you explain the situation, you say, listen, don't do what I did. I can't picture anybody quitting school today. What in the hell are you going to do? That's why I push the education a lot. Not just military, but go as far as you possibly can education-wise. But yeah, I have, for where I am now, I'm responsible. I don't blame nobody. My doing, that's it, Not happy with it, but I'm with a great bunch of guys, and I wish I could have done this. Well, we weren't around 20 years ago, but I love talking to high schoolers. I love it, because there's a lot of them that you hope just might listen a little bit and say, you know what, he's right. Or why don't I try to do this? I try to instill my mistakes onto the younger people where they don't make the mistake.
12 months and 15 days. The last ones were the worst. 1 minute I'd kneel down to pray, and the next I'd stand and cursed. No place to run to where I could not find that war. When I got home, I stayed alone, and I checked behind each door, 'cause I'm still in Saigon. I'm still in Saigon. I'm still in Saigon. I'm still in Saigon in my mind. The ground at home was covered with snow. I was covered in sweat. My younger brother calls me a killer, and my daddy calls me a vet. Everybody says I'm someone else, that I'm sick and there's no cure. I'll be damned if I know who I am. There's only one place I was sure, when I was still in Saigon. Still in Saigon. I'm still in Saigon. I'm still in Saigon in my mind. still in Saigon. I'm still in Saigon. I'm still in Saigon. I'm still in Saigon.